Assalaamu alaikum, everybody. So it's been quite a while since I've done a product review video. So as you can see, I'm not wearing niqab. In my last video, I explained a little bit. You guys know that I have health concerns and things of that sort. Alhamdulillah, most of those are getting sorted out. However, I broke my nose. If you can see, like, the top part of my nose is kind of crooked towards the right now, and it's still healing. So if I have to be really careful and choosy about when I wear niqab, because it puts pressure on the part that's broken and it hurts really bad. So I can only wear niqab for like quick jaunts out to the store for groceries or something like that, unfortunately. So since I have to be careful about when I wear niqab, I figured I would do a makeup review video today. So my friend Maryam, she is a representative for a company called Senegence. If you know about like Avon and things like that, same kind of concept, a pyramid scheme type company, with representatives that sell the products that you can't get really anywhere else. So LipSense, which is like the big stuff that they push, is a long-lasting lip color. It's not a lip stain. It's not a like regular lipstick. It is touted as basically it'll not come off for anything. And so, you know, Maryam added me to her group and she was like, hey, I am going through and doing inventory. Let me know if you want something, so I can get it to you sent right away. And I was like, you know, my burgundy long-lasting lip color is really gross. It was like peeling off of my lips. It went on. It was just disgusting. I should have thrown it away a while ago. And so I was like, okay, I will order this kit from you and get the burgundy color that you recommended. So I'm going to put it on and explain the process, and then I will tell you a little bit more about my experience with it. So when you are putting it on, you want to get a clean, wet cloth and clean your lips. Okay, so that's just to make sure there's not any like gunk or residue or something from food or some sort of lip balm or something like that. Then you're going to take your lip color, comes in a bottle like this, okay? And you're going to apply in one even stroke. And then you're going to wait 10 seconds in between. So the bottle itself says 3 to 5 seconds, but Maryam recommends 10. Okay, you can see it's not like goopy or anything like that. Okay, and we're going to do this 3 times. Last time. Okay. So right now it's still a little wet. As you can see, I made a mistake. Okay. So what we're going to use is the Oops Remover. I have not used this product yet because until today I have not made mistakes and gotten stuff on parts of my mouth I didn't want to get it on. So the Oops Remover has a type of alcohol, polybutane, cocoa caprolate, vitamin A, vitamin B5, vitamin C, vitamin E, hexylene glycol, phenolxylethanol, dicaprylyl carbonate, isohexadecanate, and flavor, which I don't know why. Okay. So, Oops Remover says, gently rub onto lip color and wipe clean. Okay, so now I'm going to have to fix that little spot because it looks a little crazy. And I can just dab that on. Okay. So it's on pretty evenly now. Okay. And then the next step is the gloss. So you don't have to use the gloss. If you look right now, actually that had wet stuff on it. Here we go. There's nothing that came off. I use these two fingers. Okay. So we're gonna put on the gloss. Okay, so, and that's it. You don't have to put the gloss on, like I said. I like it because it's moisturizing. So, when you first try the lipstick, you may notice tingling in your lips. Like tingling, maybe almost a burning sensation. And so, I asked Maryam about it because I thought, you know, maybe it's because there's alcohol in the components. Maybe it's because my lips are dry because I'm perpetually dehydrated. So I asked her, I was like, you know, what's the deal here? And she said, it's because your lips are dehydrated. So the entire thing behind Senegence is the chemicals work together to heal and rehydrate your lips. You know, I spoke to a friend about it and she said she was skeptical. Actually, it was, you guys might know her as Salafi Feminist, on Twitter and Facebook and her blog and probably other places. She said that she had heard, bad things about LipSense, but she didn't have anything specific. Just people she had talked to said they didn't like it. And so I think it might be because of the tingling that goes on when you first apply the lipstick. So I asked because I was like, you know, what's the deal? Because they said, you know, don't use certain kinds of chapsticks, and things like that. And, you know, a long time ago, I switched to just using Burt's Bees and all natural, organic type chapsticks because I noticed that the like chapstick brand chapsticks, and Blistex is even worse, and I never used that, alhamdulillah, but it goes on and the chemicals in it actually make your lips more dry. So then you have to keep applying it. And sometimes they put in things that cause addictive properties. I was really addicted to chapstick. I had to put it on like every 5 minutes when I was younger. And Blistex is worse because they'll put like a flavoring in it to cause you to lick your lips to make it go off that you have to put more on. So I was like, okay, what's the deal? You know, the gloss itself is specifically for moisture. So that's good for Muslim women because that means that the lipstick itself is completely water permeable. So we don't have to worry about taking it off for wudu or anything like that. Completely water permeable. Water will get to your lips. That's the entire point of the gloss. So I was like, okay, so what can we use and what can't we use? So LipSense is a vegan company, and so they do not use beeswax. They feel like that is unethical. However, beeswax is fine for your lips, and actually Maryam sent me a article online that explained the science behind LipSense and how everything works, and goes into exactly what you can and cannot wear, or rather what you should and should not wear on your lips for optimum lip health. And it said that wax is actually really good because it creates a seal in order to keep moisture in so it doesn't evaporate. So products like Burt's Bees is going to be fine. One of my lipsticks had another kind of wax. It's like sunflower seed wax, which I didn't know existed. But so that should be fine. You know, you just want to avoid like parabens, certain chemicals which will strip your lips instead of hydrating them. And I'll provide the link to this article that goes into everything down below and also in my blog. But so LipSense is supposed to actually really help your lips. Maryam said that when she used it, she started doing the gloss all the time. And after a few days of using it, she no longer had the tingling in her lips, and her lips looked a lot healthier. You know, inshallah, I can get that to happen. However, like I said, I'm permanently dehydrated because I don't drink enough water. I'm working on that. So my lips still sting whenever I put the lipstick on. You know, whenever she was showing it to me and showing me that it doesn't come off, which again, nothing. All that comes off is kind of some stickiness from the gloss. You know, I was like, well, can I wear it? Because I wear niqab. And she's like, absolutely, it's not going to come off at all. And as I've shown you, it doesn't come off. And then I was like, okay, if it doesn't come off, is it water permeable? Because, you know, you see all these things and it doesn't come off because you're just like putting paint, like actual paint on your lips, which is really disgusting. But so it's not water permeable. And so I'm like, you know, what do we need to, you know, is this halal? You know, can I make wudu with this on my lips? And she's like, yes, absolutely. Like I said, you know, the gloss itself, the entire purpose behind it is so that way the gloss can get moisture to your lips. So it's completely water permeable. Alhamdulillah. So they have all kinds of colors, like crazy amounts of colors, guys. And if you talk to Maryam, she can help you find colors that are going to be good for you and for your skin tone. She chose for me this one and then also like a super bright purple one, but I already have a bright purple, so I didn't order that. So, you know, alhamdulillah, I really like this stuff. I don't wear it every day, but I will put like the gloss on sometimes just to get extra moisture to my lips. Like the article that I'll post the link to says like put gloss on every night before you go to bed in addition to drinking water and things like that, in order to heal your lips from the damage that potentially has happened from using other lip balms and lip care and things like that. You know, inshallah, I don't think that I'm going to have too much issues other than the fact that I'm dehydrated, since I did make that switch to Burt's Bees several years ago. And you know, if you use something that's like Burt's Bees or I think like the Yes to Carrots type stuff, the ones that they sell in Whole Foods, anything that's like just organic and all natural, you can look at it and it'll just be like shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax. So, you know, you'll see those things, you can get them and you can use them with the lipstick, and that's perfectly fine. And yeah, so I don't have really much else to say. I'm not a scientist, so I can't get into the science behind everything, which is why I'm going to give you guys that link to that article. I really like this stuff. I'll probably order another lip color in the future. I really like that it doesn't come off. Oh yeah. So one of my big tests for long-lasting lip color is what happens if I leave it on overnight. So, you know, I use Kat Von D lipstick. I've got it in like 3 colors, black, gray, purple. And it stays on for most things. But like when you are drinking something or you're eating something, it'll come off. If you leave it on overnight, you'll wake up in the morning and it's pretty much off. I have tested this stuff with it. Drinking doesn't come off. Eating doesn't come off. Sleeping, I wake up in the morning and the only stuff that's off is the stuff that's like right on the inside of my lips. I have to like use a lip scrub to remove it in the morning, and it still may not get all of it off if it's on healthy skin. That's crazy, guys. Like, you could do one application and wear it 2 days in a row, maybe more. But I don't like to leave it on every single day, so I take it off. I just think that's pretty amazing. So I'm sorry this is kind of a ramble. I had plans for how I was going to do this, and it didn't happen because I'm waiting. I have a friend over. I'm waiting for another friend to come over so we can plan some stuff for her wedding and all kinds of stuff, mashallah. So yeah, thank you for listening to my ramblings, and I'll put a link to Maryam's website down below, as well as the link to that article. And if I do a blog about this, I will also post a link to that, but I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to or not, since it's pretty self-evident. All right, thank you guys. Mwah. Ma Assalaamu.